In previous part, we learned about the data analytics. Now we'll start with the data mining. But before starting with this, please first we will revise the previous two parts. In that you learn data analytics definition and different purposes of data analytics, where we are using the data analytics, that is the scope of data analytics, business relevance of data analytics, and then in the second part we learn about the four types of data analytics. In this part we will see what is data mining, why we are using the data mining. See, data mining means what actually? It is the process of extracting patterns from data. If there is a different patterns, to extract the patterns from the data, you need a data mining. Okay, so here is the different things: present data, business goal, identify data, prepare data, model and evaluate data. See, here is a sum about the data mining. Data mining is the process of finding anomalies, means the small errors, anomalies, patterns and correlations within large data set to predict the outcome. See, in analytics you learn to predict the output, to display the output. We are using a data analysis. Here in a data mining also we are doing the same thing. Data mining is the process of finding anomalies, finding the pattern and correlations with large data sets to predict outcomes. So this is about the data mining. Using a broad range of techniques, you can use this information to increase revenues, cut a cost, improve customer relationship, reduce risk and more. See, you know the business relevances of data analysis? Yes, these are the same. So here also we are using the data mining. Using a broad range of techniques, you can use this information to increase the revenues, cut costs, improve customer relationships and reduce the risk and more. Data mining is a process of extracting and discovering patterns in the large data set. Here we are extracting, first discover the patterns in the data set, then extract these patterns. Okay, so here you need a different concepts also. You need to know the machine learning, AI, that's artificial intelligence, statistics and database system. So this is about the data mining. This can discover actually valid, novel and potentially useful and ultimately understandable patterns in data. What? Ultimately understandable patterns in the data, because here you can do the experiment to find out the data from the database, to find out the patterns. We are using this data mining technique. It is not much a single technique as the idea that there is a more knowledge hidden in the data than shows itself on the surface. Here is a different concepts of data mining. See, data cleansing and preparation. Means what? Here, you require further processing and analysis, such as identification and error removal and missing data. You need to find out the missing data. So this type of procedure is known as a data cleansing and preparation. Then second is the AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, AI concept is what? Analytical activities that are associated with human intelligence, like reasoning, planning, learning and problem solving are performed by these systems. What is the working of AI system? Reasoning, planning, learning and problem solving are performed by these systems. So this is in artificial intelligence. Next, association rule learning. Association means what? To check the connection. Then, it is also known as market basket analysis. Means if the customer is purchasing the one thing, with this, he or she will purchase. So you need to find out the strong connection between that product. These tools look in the data set, this market basket analysis, these tools look in the data set for the relationship between the variables such as concluding which products are purchased by the customer together. Here we will find out which products customer will purchase together. Means if he is purchasing the butter, definitely he will go for the milk. He will purchase the egg. He will purchase the jam. Okay. So this is your association rule learning. Then clustering is a process in which data set is partitioned into sets of relevant divisions called clusters that would help the user to understand the structure or natural groups in the data. Means here we are doing the grouping of the similar data. Okay, clustering means what? Similar data. Grouping of similar data. Then classification. Here you can divide the same type of data into the parts with the goal of predicting the target class for each and every case in the data. Items are assigned by the technique in the data set. So this is known as a classification. Then data analytics. It is a process of evaluating the digital information. See, it is a process of evaluating the digital information and converting it into information useful for business. Okay, here we are evaluating digital information and converting it into using this information for the business. Next is data warehousing. Is the component of foundational importance of most huge-scale data mining efforts. With a large collection of data that is used, we are using this data for the decision making in organization. See, what is meant by data warehouse? We are storing the important data in a huge data mining, in a huge database, and we are finding out the data for the decision making from that database is known as a data warehousing. The next is machine learning. After that, machine learning is a computer program technique that makes use of statistical probabilities. Here we are using the statistical probabilities, and this will give the computer the capacity to learn. Okay, machine learning means what? Capacity to learn even without being clearly programmed. Okay, here we are writing the different algorithms, not directly writing the program. Here we are using the different algorithms in machine learning. The next is regression. Regression means what? It is also the statistical technique. Is a technique that is made use of to predict a variety of numeric values, including sales, price of a stock, temperature, that are based on precise data set. So we are using these things in a regression. So you can use the data mining in the form of these different terms. This is also the data mining, AI, clustering, classification, data analytics, data warehousing, machine learning, and all. Okay. After that, we will see need of data mining. Why to use the data mining? What is the need of data mining? See, customer analysis. For the purpose of customer analysis, we are using the data mining because it identifies the customer who are likely to leave for a competitor and the ones which are likely to be the most loyal. Then, targeted marketing. For this purpose, we are using the data mining. Here you can find out the competitor. Here you can find out the different resources, availability, and you can find out the answer. Cross-selling. Cross-selling means what? Based on earlier buying trend of a customer, the tool can recommend what other products they may be interested in and trying to sell them those. Okay, cross-selling is the concept. We are using this cross-selling in a mall. Segmenting or grouping customers. So data clustering. Here we are using the again concept of data clustering. is used to automatically discover the segments or groups within the customer data set. So, automatically discover the different segments or group within the customer data set is known as a segmenting or grouping customer, or you can say the clustering. And then market basket analysis. This is also the important thing about the data mining. Okay, this market basket analysis uses the data mining in retail sales. If a clothing store records the purchases of a customer, the data mining system can identify those customers. So this is about the data mining. Okay, need of data mining. In this part, we learn about the data mining, different components, data mining, what is data mining, concepts of data mining, and need of data mining. In next part, we will see application of data mining, advantages and limitations of data mining. Thank you for now. Thank you.